Touched by the Sun Pools, Webster, New York. Here we have a new build. All Pentair equipment, Master Temp, iChlor, the sand filter with the multi-port, and your Pentair IntelliFlow IF3 pump. One of the best pumps ever made, in my opinion, in our opinion. It's new. Look, it's got a screen. It's amazing. Those lines aren't there, it's just the shutter speed of the phone. So this video here is operations on this specific system. There'll be some pausing and some brief editing, but it'll help the client learn their pool quicker with more confidence. We're going to start right here at the beginning of the system. This here is called your three-way valve. This whole section here is the suction side of your pool. Everything after this is the pressure side. So water flows from the pool, through the ground into these pipes. This one here is coming from your skimmer. This one here is coming from their deep end drains. So that's that. This valve right here is used to throttle between your skimmer line and your main drain line, but normally you'll always be like right here. Unless you're vacuuming and you want 100% of the suction on the pool or of the pump, then you're going to do that. That's it. Otherwise, 99.9% of the time, your three-way valve will be right here. Here we are again, back at the Pentair IntelliFlow IF3 pump. As you can see, it's got a screen. Oh, there's a bee, went somewhere. There it is. It's kind of hard to see this just because of this flashing. I'll have to figure that out somehow. But this is what it's going to look like. This is your home screen. So all you're going to need to really know how to do is turn this thing on and off. So what you do is you go to programs here. Right now I have this on higher speed just because we're pressure testing it. So I'm on vacuuming. You can go to max speed. That's all you do. It's easy. So now we're going to go to everyday use. That's it. And so if you want to essentially turn your pump off, you just press that. Now it's going to have power, but it's not going to turn on or do anything else. So when we move on to what your responsibilities are with your multi-port valve here on your sand filter, knowing how to turn this pump on and off will be very valuable, because anytime that you turn that handle on this multi-port valve, this pump must be off. And we're back to your responsibility to your sand filter and your pool using your multi-port valve. This valve right here is essentially how you clean your sand filter. It's called backwashing. Backwashing reverses the flow of the water through the sand filter and removes all of the fine debris that your sand filter will catch while it's running. After you backwash, you'll always rinse. I'm going to go through it here so you can see it. I'm not going to pause this at all. It's going to be live. So, step one, you have a blue hose here. Roll it out. Step two, remember, we're going to be turning this handle. So if we're turning this handle, then we need to turn this pump off. Press the little pause thing. Now it's off. Now we're going to take this handle and we're going to rotate it clockwise. Anytime that you turn this, it has to be off, and you must rotate it clockwise every time. So press it down, spin it to backwash on your pool, because you've rolled that hose out and now you know how to turn the pump on and off. You're going to turn it back on with that little green play button. Basically, it's kind of like a phone screen. Now, water is currently going through the sand filter through your multi-port in reverse. The multi-port is pumping water, well, your pump's pumping the water through the multi-port into the sand filter in reverse, and the water is vacating itself from your pool, which would be dirty normally, but since we just booted you up, it's not. You're going to use this here, this clear pipe, as an indicator as to when you're done backwashing. Now it is clear now because we just did it on the boot up, but when you are backwashing normally during your season, which you're going to do once a week, it'll be a little bit discolored because of the debris, and that's when you stop. On your pool, you're backwashing for maybe 45 seconds to a minute, and that's it on the backwash setting. Now, since every time you backwash you have to rinse, that's what we're going to do. So what do we have to do before we turn this handle? We have to turn this pump off. So back up to the handle, rinse this pump on, It's on rinse. You're gonna see water come out of here again. Rinse on your pool is only gonna be about 10 to 15 seconds. Rinsing, I don't really need to explain what rinsing does, just do it. Backwashing and rinsing your pool once a week is what you're gonna wanna do, and you will never run into issues. So now we're ready to go back to filtration. So we're turning that handle, we better turn the pump off. Boom. Handle, back to filter, which is where it will always be when your pool is running, and then turn the pump on, and you are back in business with a beautiful pool. Fantastic equipment installed by us here at Touched by the Sun Pools. Your salt system we'll cover in a separate video, or you can check out our channel, and we have how-to videos on that, since there's no salt in the pool and we're not going to salt it yet. The heater also is very easy. I'm not going to turn it on. There's other videos on our channel that covers it, but it's set the temperature you want and walk away. That's it. Any questions? You know how to get a hold of us. Have a good one. Enjoy your new pool.